Welcome to Beat Up Builds. What's this channel all about? It's about modifying and fixing your car on a budget. I'm also going to mess around with basically anything that has wheels that you can have fun on. I'm happy to mess around with that. Um, I'd like to involve the fans. I'd like to comment back to your comments. I'd love to hear about your cars, things you want to do to your cars, things that maybe you need help on. Advice, whatever. I'd love to just interact with the community. I feel like a lot of shows don't interact so much unless it's like a big giant meet or something. Then maybe they'll do some signatures and hang out a little bit. But like, I don't know. I want to comment to people and like, maybe if somebody needs help with something, maybe I could do like a video to like kind of help them out and shout out to them, things like that. It'd be cool to do like a weekly live stream and just like talk to people about cars and the channel, whatever. Just kind of talk once a week for a little while to everybody. I think that would be cool. And it'd be cool to eventually do like a meet or something, a car meet. I think that would be pretty cool. As far as like the builds and stuff, like me myself, I'm not necessarily like partial to one particular thing like muscle cars or imports or whatever. I'm happy to just have fun with whatever. My daily driver is a 1988 4Runner. I have a bunch of cool plans for it. There's a lot of like maintenance things to kind of do on it. So that's gonna be like a regular on the channel. It's my daily, like it's easy to do a little something to it here and there. I have a 73 Dart. I've already done a little bit to it. I was driving it probably 8 years ago now. I was driving it on the road. It hasn't been on the road in 8 years. It still runs and drives, but it needs a bunch of things, I think, before I can really put it back on the road. There's a lot of things that I'd like to do to it, modifications and things. So that'll be a cool project. My mom actually has a 1970 Barracuda convertible. It needs basically everything. There's a lot of rust and stuff to fix on it. It needs a new motor and stuff. I feel like it's going to be kind of like a resto mod, but not crazy, high dollar or anything like that. Just like, some improvements and things. I think that'll be pretty cool to work on. That's probably going to be like a long project with all the rust repair, but it'll be super cool to show some of the rust repair. I actually kind of like doing that. I like cutting and welding and that kind of stuff. I find it really fun. I've also got like this little 50cc pit bike that I've had. I've had it forever. I think I've had it for 15 years. It's got to have like 1 million miles on it. It's been crashed so many times. I don't know. I still love it. Like I want to do something with it. I'm just not sure what. It still runs and drives, and you can ride around and stuff right now. So I don't know. That'll be fun to work on. I'm just not really sure what direction you even really go with it. I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out. My daughter has this Power Wheels, and it's basically like a hot rod. It's like the coolest looking Power Wheels I've ever seen. It was a 6 volt. I upgraded it to 12 volts because it had no power. It wouldn't even go on the grass. Like it didn't have enough power. So I upgraded that. That's about all I've done to it. Now the tire slips on the grass, so it goes in the grass, just not too good. I've got to do something about that. I'd like to do even more with that down the road. Like I want to do a little bit using like the Power Wheels garbage basically, but not too much. A lot of people do like drill batteries and things, but then it's like, then you gotta like upgrade the gearbox, and the gearbox is a piece of junk. I mean, it really is, let's be honest. It's just junk. Even if you get like an upgraded gearbox, it's like why even screw around with the Power Wheel stuff, at that point? Like just upgrade better, I'd like to put like a full frame under it and like an electric motor and, you know, just do something better than like a junky Power Wheels gearbox with a drill motor, you know, like I don't know, I just feel like it's not very beefy. And I'll get more projects too as well, you know. I'm sure everybody out there knows how it is. You see something cool for cheap and you buy it. Um, so there'll be other things on there too. As far as like my skills, I've been doing, you know, working on cars for about probably like 14 years now, 15 years. You know, just, I don't know, it's just so much fun to like build them and, I don't know, put different wheels and like, you know, engine swaps and whatever. I don't know. It's like a blank canvas, you know. Um, the possibilities are endless. So I don't know. I love working on cars. I can do basically anything to a car. So I mean, kind of like the sky's the limit, really. Or honestly, probably the wallet's the limit. But anyway, um, yeah, I'd like to try and make this work and have YouTube be like my full-time job basically, and just make videos and stuff. I'd love to be able to get to that point. Um, the whole like 9 to 5 grind is just, it's miserable. I hate it. I've tried different jobs. I've tried this and that. Like I just feel like nothing fits for me. Like I don't like anything. I don't like any of these jobs I've worked. Um, and I watch all these shows on YouTube and on Motor Trend and stuff like that. And I'm like, why can't I do that? So here we are. I want to make YouTube, my full-time job basically. So, and the way to be able to do that is to have the fans. The fans are who's going to enable you to do that. So that's kind of why I'd like to involve all the fans in, helping build the channel, make suggestions, all that good stuff. So that's basically the goals for this channel. Sorry it's not a more interesting video. I'm not working on anything in this one, but I wanted to kind of like lay out the ground rules and the plan and everything. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. I want to hear about your cars. This would be a great video. Like just post up your car, maybe a little bit about it, some mods or something. Just put that in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. The more unique, the better too. So if you got a cool car that's super unique, post it below in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Hey, thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. Please look at future videos. Share with your friends. Help this channel take off, please. Thank you.